God just gave me this word. He was reminding me of how He is the potter and we are the clay, and how clay is something that is soft and it is flexible. It's something that you can mold into something because of how it's like made. And He was reminding me that He is the potter, and the potter has a vision. The potter has the idea of how he wants or how they want the clay to come out. So we can be in situations and circumstances to where we are uncomfortable. We don't know what's going on. We're like, why are we doing this? What in the world? But God has a whole vision and a plan for how He wants you to turn out. God uses circumstances to shape and mold us. And then after the clay is molded and shaped into the shape that God wants it to be, or the potter wants it to be, the clay has to go through the fire. Once it has been shaped and molded, it has to go through the fire to be like solidified. Oh my gosh, this is so good. So whatever season you're in, if it's difficult, if it's trying, if it's like challenging, yes, when we give our lives to God, our job is not to try to have everything figured out and control everything and make sure we have the vision and we're running after this vision of how we think our life is supposed to be. Our job is to remain submitted to God, to God's hand, to remain flexible and pliable and humble enough for God to be able to tell us or give us direction, and be obedient to God's direction, regardless of how we feel, regardless of how we think our life was supposed to be. Because God is putting you in circumstances to mold you and shape you. And once you have passed certain tests and gone through the molding and shaping, you still got to go through the fire to be solidified, to become like official. Like, it's crazy.